Hello, everybody, and welcome to CCCLXVI, the podcast where we talk about movies and stuff. So,
Yes.
if you guys are hearing me move my keyboard and stuff,
It's because
So go to our YouTube channel, and you're going to actually see us be playing Minecraft while doing this. The reason why is because we thought it would be interesting to try something different, and actually be playing a video game or something while talking about our movies, because oftentimes I just get a little bit bored just sitting at the blank screen, just looking and paying attention to how my voice modifies the audio waves and stuff like that.
do you
know
do
what
that too? You do that too?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
So,
Sometimes
also,
I even try to make shapes.
sometimes you try to make shapes with your voice. That's funny. But right now, we're going to be playing Minecraft while doing this, and I sort of forgot what we were going to be talking about. But no longer. So, right now, we're going to be talking about movies, and the movies we watched in last week. So, I don't remember how long it's been since our last podcast episode. I think it's been around a month. Sorry for that. We've just been busy with school and stuff, and school recently has started up, and we're now getting into where we have a lot of homework. Benji's been having a lot of math homework recently.
It's gone now.
So, yeah, his math homework has subsided partially.
Started a new lesson.
So that should be good. Oh, there's wolves next to us.
Yeah.
So we were able to watch some movies, though, and we actually are going to be talking about the new TV show Westworld. And unlike most other things in which we are going to spoil them a lot, we're not going to be spoiling Westworld. Well, we're going to be spoiling the old movie, which may spoil the new TV show, because and we're also going to be talking about our theories for the new TV show, which may reveal what happens, but right now they're all speculation. So, first thing we're going to be talking about is Rafifi, which we watched a little bit ago. And Rafifi was a pretty good movie, don't you agree, Benji?
Yeah, but Fifi, it was great. It was a heist film.
Heist film. I really like heist films. You agree, right?
Yeah, it was foreign.
It was a foreign film as well. I think it was
Italian or French?
No, it was French, but
French.
Caesar was Italian. There's a dude in the thing whose name is Caesar, which confused me because I do not know my languages very well. All I know is that Caesar is not a French name, but everything else sounded sort of like French.
I know that because of Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaiser Caesar. And
Princeton, I want to say it.
Yeah, but so it's French, and it's very good. There's 30 minutes of the film is entirely silent, or not. Has no dialogue, and like 15 minutes of it is like no music, no dialogue, just sound effects of them like doing the heist, which is very, very cool. Whenever you see something like that, you think it's going to be boring, and I know that partially happened with me with the chariot races in Ben-Hur.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
got a little bit boring because there was no dialogue at all.
It was just going around in circles.
And it was just going around in circles. But this remedies that by being, having more action in them, having more tension and stuff in them. Is your auto jump on, Benji?
No, I don't know why it was jumping so much. Oh my god, what? Stop!
Are you sure you don't have auto jump on?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Like, see.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, this is probably going to disrupt the flow. So I definitely recommend watching this, but maybe not. I don't know. So we're also going to be trying to do one tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be Halloween. We're going to try to get an episode up tomorrow talking about scary movies and stuff. But back to Rafifi. We get just as easily sidetracked whenever we're doing both playing the video game and just watching the audio waves. Back to Rafifi. What I thought while watching the film is it was surprisingly a lot like The Killing. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Stanley Kubrick?
By Stanley Kubrick,
yeah. Because, it follows the same sort of format, which they commit the perfect heist, but somebody else wanting in on the heist or messes up the heist for everybody else. You know what I mean, Benji?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like in The Killing.
They both end with everybody getting killed. Both the people who want the money and the people who don't want the money.
Both of them are about somebody that one of the people that does the heist likes. Loves.
Yeah, and that messes it up.
Like Kaiser and
So I don't know if that's just entirely coincidental, because I could see somebody coming up with that twice, or maybe if it's not, but it just seems very interesting. I would definitely recommend you to watch Rafifi, even if you don't like foreign films. Definitely if you like heist films. If you don't like heist films and you don't like foreign films, then maybe you shouldn't check it out. But I sort of enjoy watching foreign films just to see cinemas from other people's cultures, and I also enjoy.
And after a while, you kind of.
I also really enjoy not foreign films, heist films.
Yeah.
Those are like my third favorite. I think after third favorite genre after westerns and probably sci-fi or something like that. But I really enjoy heist films, so this is something that is often said to be one of the greatest heist films of all time because of its 30-minute scene that we've talked about. So do you have anything more to say to that, Benji?
Not really.
Not really? There's some cows over here, Benji. Okay, you're with me still?
Just stacks of wood.
Just stacks of wood, yeah. I don't know if we're going to be uploading our perspective. I think it should be on our YouTube channel. But this is not going to be the new thing. This was a thing that we were going to try like once, and maybe if it worked better for us, then we might do this. Maybe not. I don't know.
Probably
maybe we should
not.
get like face cams. Maybe we should get like face cams or something. You know, because some people enjoy that.
I'm gonna collect some stone. Or do you have any stone I can have?
Yeah, I have like some that you can have. Yeah. So next, on to the next one that we watched was Westworld, the original Westworld from 1973, not the new TV show. But we're also going to be talking about the new TV show because
that's the reason we watched it.
That's the reason we watched the old one. So number one is what are your thoughts on the old Westworld, Benji? Just give me your thoughts.
My thoughts, okay. Well, I like it. It seems a little speeded up, but that's probably just because I watched the whatever. So it's pretty much just like in the new Westworld, which I'm probably going to compare it to a lot, it's really, like, everything happens so much slower. Like, in the first episode, it's like, nothing really happens. You know, the main character person doesn't get introduced, you know, Peter? Wait, is that his name or is that the name of the
William. Peter is the dude in the original Westworld.
Yeah.
But I really have to agree with you. I mean, we were talking about this, and, you know, the original Westworld is an hour and 25 minutes, which really is not enough time. You know, lots of times you can make a good film with an hour and 25 minutes, but I didn't think that this was one of them. Benji, we need to start
it needed more time.
It needed more time, and that's something that I know that we were talking about not while watching, but shortly after watching the film, was it needed more time. Because it has a very interesting concept, but it also had a really low budget. It had about like $1 million budget, which in 1973 was a nice amount of money, but still it wasn't enough. So, but it is definitely very rushed. Also, I feel like there's a lot of action scenes that could have happened but don't. Like, the last 30 minutes is just the gunslinger chasing Peter through the thing, which I also felt like could have been less time, you know?
Yeah.
That could have had less time spent on it, because I really do feel like that was not as interesting as like just seeing them in the park. Which is something I like about the new Westworld, is it's only really people in the park. That and the people behind the park. Which is another part I liked about the original Westworld.
Hey, Ethan, can I have some food on?
Yeah, I don't have any food either. We're gonna die.
Gotta jump to get up this.
Yeah, I'm just basically mindlessly playing Minecraft. I think I hear a witch. Dang it. But the original Westworld really does seem rushed. Another thing is a problem I also have with the new one is, why does everyone want to have sex all the time? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, if you go to Westworld, and I know that me and Benji have talked about this before, is if you go to Westworld, I mean, I would want to have like gunfights and stuff.
Yeah,
you know, and because that's the cool thing. You can't do that in the real world. You know, you can't have gunfights in the real world
without going to
prison. Yeah. I mean, in real world, you know, you can have some sex stuff and not go to prison. But gunfights, you're gone to jail, and the rest of your life is probably over because you're dead. I mean, also the fact that you may... Oh, God, this creeper just scared me. Sorry, I was concentrating. Let's get some light. No. But...
I get apple drops. The
fact that everyone just... Nobody wants to have the actions. And also I think that action sequences are a lot cooler. Which is another thing. It's mainly just me wanting to see action sequences. And also, the reason why I think for like the original Westworld is because it's a lot cheaper to just have the bar set up, than to have like a whole action sequence set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you did? What?
I'm gonna die.
This isn't ultra hardcore.
Oh god. I'm gonna die. Okay. But
Woo!
so that's why they do it, but still I think for the new one they should really mainly focus on, is that you? They should focus on Max is in my room now. They should focus more on like the action sequences, which they did in the newest episode. Spoiler alert, a little bit, but not really that much. They did focus on that in the newest episode with them hunting the bounty guy, and there was a gunfight in the farmer's house, which I thought was really fun. Not fun, but cool sequence. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts? Sorry, I've been rambling a lot. Do you have anything?
It's fine.
You have stuff to say,
about
right?
the new one or the old one?
Just either. I haven't really talked that much about the old one, and that's really because I can't...
We saw the... Oh, wait, no, never mind, sorry.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say something about, the person we saw, the whatever, the voice.
Oh yeah, we saw a robot that looked a lot like Dolores in the old one, but that's just pure speculation.
It's probably just something different.
Yeah. Skeleton's still there? No, he's gone. Okay. But, there's a lot of theorizing and stuff, but I said we were going to get into theorizing, but I really don't think we should because, I just don't have any theories that I'm really stuck to yet that I feel like, oh, that's got to be true yet. It's mainly just a ton of speculation. After season 1, I think we're probably going to do another sort of talking... Max, can you stop jumping on my bed, please? After season 1, we're going to do, like... probably just a podcast entirely about that, maybe like a week or so after, so that way you all can get caught up, and then we're just going to go into a bunch of spoiler territory about where we think the show will go in the next season and stuff. A bunch of stuff like that.
I'm gonna die.
Okay.
It's a stupid creeper, and I'm jumping! Why is my character keep on jumping?
Oh, and Benji died in the game, but luckily he can live again in the afterlife. So that's been my thoughts on Westworld. I've been really rambly. Part of the downside of doing this podcast in this format is I find it a little bit harder to keep concentrated, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
I cannot see where we were.
Yeah, no, we were talking about theories and stuff, so yeah, we'll kind of talk about that later. So yeah, we really just have been really super busy, so those are the only three things that we've been watching lately. But we did watch Donnie Darko for Halloween, which is going to be the Halloween movie for this, is Donnie Darko. What are your thoughts on Donnie Darko?
Oh, kind of confusing.
Not kind of confusing, really confusing.
I say kind of, I mean it's...
By kind of, I mean really confusing. But it doesn't make it a bad film. Makes it a better film, in my opinion, to be sort of confusing.
It's it.
But so I'd heard about Donnie Darko before watching it and stuff, and I didn't think it was going to be as funny as it was. Do you agree with that, Benji?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I'm beginning to doubt your commitment to sparkle motion. That line is hilarious. I love that line.
Beginning to doubt your
commitment to sparkle motion. It's so funny. It's so good. I think you're the bad word Antichrist. That's funny. There's like a ton of really funny things throughout the film, which I was not expecting going into that, because it seemed to be like, I've heard a bunch of people saying as though it's very confusing, so I was thinking it was going to be a lot more serious than it was. So I was pleasantly surprised by that, because I always like it whenever a film's funny, as do you. You like funny films.
Yeah, I like funny films more than sad films.
Yeah, or more than serious films, because comedy makes films better. And that's what me and Benji both believe, is if you can have comedy in your films, then it will probably make it better. And Donnie Darko definitely does that, but it also has like a very serious sort of plot and stuff. We watched the director's cut, which might influence what we, thought about it, or what we're talking about it, because it definitely made it less confusing, which is what some people complained about the director's cut, and I can see why, but I really don't want to spend hours of my life like reading the books and stuff about it, So I'll just watch the director's cut and have a little bit better idea than go onto YouTube and watch some dude explain it for me.
$5.
Yeah. So, what were your thoughts on Donnie Darko? You thought it was funny, right?
That funny, very funny. Confusing.
Think it was a good film?
Died at the end, so it was kind of sad.
Oh yeah, it was a little bit sad, but
Super sad.
he saved the world though, so I guess that makes it better.
It does, like, kind of like in Braveheart. It dies for a reason, you know. But
Yeah, I mean, it's the world's a better place because he dies.
then there's the films where just everybody who's good dies, and those aren't funny. Those are bad.
Those are bad films. Oh, got shot in the face by Skelly.
Oh, and I just saw something respawn in my face. Actually, I didn't. I guess not.
So yeah, that's our thoughts on Donnie Darko and stuff. You know, so we're gonna be talking more tomorrow about, you know, scary movies. Scary movies.
Oh yeah, scary movies because of Halloween. Yeah.
Because it's Halloween. So, what topic do you think we should talk about, like, for scary movies? Like, the scariest movie ever?
Yeah, and then movies that were supposed to be scary that maybe weren't scary.
I think we should just do what movie is the scariest to you? What's this film that scares you the most? And so I'll give you a day to think about that. Not a lot, but I already know mine. Definitely. And you guys may laugh at me, but I'm gonna stick by it because that film's terrifying.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
But don't say it.
Oh, I won't.
You can tell me after. So yeah, this has been CCCLXVI. Sometimes I doubt your commitment. Sometimes I doubt your commitment to Sparkle Motion. Oh God.
End it.
Do we end it? I don't know. Yeah.